Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has reached my next upside target, or nearly there. All I said in the previous updates that I published throughout the day on Discord, but I think I mentioned it in the last YouTube video here as well, that around 85,600 we've got the next let's say larger degree fib level, and as we're getting closer to it we see a little bit of rejection, but overall the trend is up. And throughout the day, I've been raising the key levels. So if you watched the previous video, then I can't remember where we were earlier today. I think it was around 81,000 or something. Throughout the day, obviously, prices climbed higher. And we've even pushed to 85K, nearly reached that 85.6K level. And what I highlighted to you in the previous video is the wave count to the upside is full, but that we continue to go with the trend, right? There is no need to, let's say, suggest a top is in place, even though the wave count is technically full. Not in a situation like this where we still have high volume, prices still pushing higher. But don't forget your risk management, right? That's the bottom line. Don't forget your risk management. We could be close to a top, as I said, but until we get at least a break below the last key level, which I've raised throughout the day, it's now 81,500. There's no sign of a top. So as I said, nearly that next target reached. That was also communicated earlier today on Discord for our gold members. I highlighted that the ongoing rally continues to extend impressively. While there are already sufficient waves to potentially mark the completion of our third wave rally, the price momentum remains strong. The next target lies around 85,600. To confirm a top, we would need a sustained break below 77,160. But a break below 80,500 would be an initial signal. And then there were further updates throughout the day, throughout which I updated, I'm not going to show them to you, but throughout which I updated that key level. And when we broke out to the upside, it became the 81,500 level here where this red line is located. And there is no other key level. I mean, it's just a straight line and high volume. What I did post also on Twitter was, though, that historically we've seen Bitcoin form local tops when the volume was a little higher. So that's just something to be very much aware of. Also, we've seen like Coinbase form a gap to the upside, some of these crypto stocks. So it's just now when everybody gets like a bit euphoric, all I want to say is don't forget your risk management, okay? Stay in the trend as long as possible. Yeah, I'm not, I don't want to get anybody shaken out of this because of panic or because you get nervous. So that's why I'm giving you those key levels. But it's important to understand that this is just chart analysis. I'm not telling you what to do because that depends on when you bought, what your strategy is, your risk tolerance, your exposure, and so on, right? All I'm saying, we have the first indication of a local top should the price break below 81,500. And I mean, then what we can do as well, we can add, does it make any sense to add a fib support here as well? Maybe, for those who are really interested in short-term Fibonacci support levels, they are not, as I said, they are not useful for trading. They might be, for scalping maybe, if you're scalping short-term. And Fibonacci support is between 83,726 and 82,329, which means already below Fibonacci support, we could have an indication that the key level will break as well, which would begin the topping process confirmation and an indication that we've started at least the anticipated wave 4 in blue, which could then send us down towards 72,100 to 76,775. We can also remove these previous key level swing low signals here or signal lines. We don't need them anymore. But the upper one there is still relevant. And all I'm saying is, we anticipate a wave 4, but I haven't called a top yet. I'm not doing it until we have a break of at least the first key level. The idea is to give you an understanding of what those key levels are, and once they break, what is the next support level to watch for or area. And it's here between 72,100 and 76,775. If that breaks, we could be in for a deeper pullback in a larger degree fourth wave, but I'm going to watch for the blue wave 4 first, which is a less deep pullback compared to the white wave 4. Most importantly, they are both bullish. So what I'm saying, just note that we could be close to a local top just because the wave count is full, but that doesn't mean a top has formed. We're still forming higher highs, higher lows. Momentum remains strong. Bitcoin dominance is going up a little bit. I talked about that already yesterday in our member live stream, I think. We saw Bitcoin dominance start to go up, and it reached my downside target, and it's now showing a bounce, which is why Ethereum is sitting on the sidelines at the moment, because what we were watching for, and I showed that on YouTube here as well recently, we have an A wave down. From here, from this blue area, we were watching for a B wave bounce, which might be unfolding, and that can be weak, but that could be the case, and then one more lower. So I'm expecting at the moment possibly overall still that C wave down. That would be ideal to form a wave 4, or even something more bearish on the Bitcoin dominance chart. But the explanation why Bitcoin was so strong today was this bounce from this Fibonacci area. That's the update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Also, make sure that you follow us on Instagram and Twitter for additional content. As I said, on Twitter, I'm also providing some additional updates. Feel free to follow us there as well. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.